was Leon Balogun there for the Nigerian Super Eagles. Class act from him going into the Ghana dressing room after the 90 minutes of action at the Moshood Abiola Stadium to congratulate the Black Stars for all that got them to the World Cup finals versus the Nigerian Super Eagles. Welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, Sellssi. We're going to talk about the Ghana Black Stars technical team. After the president met with them, he emphasized that the technical team needs to be maintained and that probably this should be the technical team that should take us to the World Cup. Well, Henry Asantichum, the communications director of the Ghana Football Association, has said that it will not be as straightforward. There will be some things to be done before if a dissolution will happen, it will happen, or if the team will be reconstituted, it will be done again. I'll be looking at that detail today. Also, the Nigerian Super Eagles have sacked the entire technical team. Their failure to qualify for Qatar 2022. The Moshood Abiola Stadium has also been indefinitely banned from any football following the riot and chaotic scenes after the full-time whistle between Ghana and Nigeria. Wilfred NDIDI as well, an injury update on him. He is set to miss the rest of the season. We'll also be talking about the incident that happened involving the doctor from Zambia who died in the stadium. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. So a lot to digest today, as you can see from the headlines I gave, but I'll be trying to be quick about it. The Moshood Abiola Stadium has been banned, yes, indefinitely by FIFA from any football activity. Yes, after the game between Ghana and Nigeria, there were some chaotic scenes after the 90th minute whistle was blown. The fans came on and started destroying, damaging the property on the stadium, the chairs, the bench, and everything was technical team bench. Everything was being scattered up and down, and it has led to FIFA banning the Nigerian Super Eagles Stadium in Abuja indefinitely. Not a great way to welcome a stadium that was invested and renovated by Dangote. Over $1 million invested into that, and now it has to be shut down from all footballing activities. Not a great way for them. Talking about the Nigerian Super Eagles as well, their technical team has been dissolved. Augustine Eguavon resigned, and they announced on Thursday that their technical team has been terminated. The football ruling body has vowed to announce a new set of coaches for the three-time African champions in the coming days. And now the NFF have announced the sacking of the entire Super Eagles coaching crew while confirming the resignation of Augustine Eguavon earlier on Thursday. The NFF took their decision following the country's failure to qualify for the World Cup. Obviously, this was bound to happen. Now, in the statement, it read, the NFF has in the meantime withdrawn the 2.5-year contract offered to the coaches and terminated the appointment of the entire technical crew of the team with immediate effect. A new crew will be announced after a proper review to lead the new charge of reinvigorating the Super Eagles to face future challenges appropriately. NFF's General Secretary Mohamed Sanusi also wished them all the best in their future undertaking, saying, "We thank the coaches and team officials for their services to the nation and wish them success in their future endeavors." And Nigeria Super Eagles, that's how it ended with them over there. They are out. World Cup qualifiers, they failed to make it to the World Cup, and that is how the team of technical team was dissolved. Talking about technical team, the Ghana Black Stars technical team, according to communications director Henry Asantichum, will have to be reassessed and negotiations made again to see if it can be reconstituted for the World Cup. And Henry Asantichum says the association will not immediately extend the contracts of the individual technical team members of the Ghana Black Stars to be in charge of the team until the end of the World Cup. He said although their performance in the last two World Cup qualifier games was impressive, due process will still be followed to attempt to get them to stay on the job for the next couple of months. And now speaking, he said that the decision of the 10th of February 2022 was to put the four coaches in an interim capacity after which their performance will be reviewed and a proper decision about the forward march of a technical direction will now be discussed. So as we speak, their job is done, he said. The president wanted the team to be put together in this, to be maintained at least for until the World Cup. He's saying, I'm hoping the technical team that has been put together for these two matches will at least take us through to the World Cup itself. He says, Mr. Okreku, do whatever you can to make sure the team stays together at least until Qatar. Then afterwards, we can take a long-term decision, he said. The statements were made by the president. But according to Henry Asantichum, all the technical team members will be reassessed and a decision taken on their fate later. Not as we speak. The decision as of 10 February was to put the 4 coaches in the interim. You need to speak to their employers also to have a proper agreement with them whether they will release them for the World Cup or not. As said, the Executive Council also needs to meet and look into our success and come out with the way forward also, he said. So it's not all cut and dry just like that. The Ghana Black Stars team did well with this technical team and they will maintain them. The initial plan was to have them for the 2 games, then reassess, and then take another decision. They will also have to consult their clubs that they work for. Remember, these coaches have clubs that they are working with currently. They would have to leave their jobs full-time if a contract is given to them, and the whole nuances, the whole situation is some way, somehow, and it has to be sorted out. My next story has to do with the incident that happened involving the doctor in the stadium, the Zambian doctor who lost his life unfortunately in the stadium. Now Henry Asantichum says it happened right in front of him. Let's have a listen to his narration of events.
But what I know is that the man came to knock on our dressing room door. He came to call Alexander Jiku.
Oh, you saw him?
Yes. We saw him. I, myself, the team doctor and the physio walked him through our gate or our door to
pick one of the
player randomly.
Yes.
Then they take his urine sample and they use it for the doping test. In Kumasi, I think it was Atizigi and then Ademola Lukman of Nigeria. They just picked the players randomly. Now, when he left our dressing room, Jiku, myself, and the physio and the team doctor were following him. That was when he started going off. So he went off right in our presence.
Wow.
They rushed him into the ambulance trying to resuscitate him.
But you don't know if he had gone through anything. We don't know
if he had gone through anything, if he was assaulted, if he was beaten, blah, blah, blah. The statement from CAF says it was heart failure or heart attack whatsoever. But I don't know what happened before.
So you don't even know if he finished the Jiku test?
It didn't happen. It didn't take
place. Died or he was sent to
He went off in our presence. We didn't even exit.
This was within the presence of
It was within that space. You know, when you exit the away dressing room, you walk through a corridor for about 2 minutes before you get to the exit point. Wow. So it was just about the time we got to that exit point when the man collapsed.
Wow.
So he just went off. So the test didn't happen.
So there you had him there. The news about him being stamped on by fans and everything doesn't seem to be true. Probably Henry says something happened outside, but that is not what he saw. He saw the man walking out with Alexander Jiku and one other player for a doping test. They were going through the corridor, a 2 minutes walk, and then that happened. He collapsed. They tried to resuscitate him. The official communique was that he had a heart attack. Quite unfortunate there. And that is what happened. This is an eyewitness account from someone who had happened right in front of him, and I think we should lay this to bed. Wilfred Ndidi of Nigeria will be out after scans revealed he has a serious problem on his knee. He'll be out for the rest of the season after missing out on the World Cup qualifier for the Nigerian Super Eagles. So that is it there on that front. So what has been it for today? We're talking about a dissolution possibly of the technical team. They have to reassess their performance, consult their employers, executive council meeting, despite the president's insistence that this team should be maintained. And processes have to be followed. We have seen an eyewitness narration of what happened to the Zambian doctor. We've also been talking about the Nigerian Super Eagles stadium ban dissolution of their technical team and getting a grab one and all that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box on this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day. Have a great week.